The medium of paint and wood, artist Don Hershman tells a story of growth and the beauty found in life's trials in his first ever San Francisco solo exhibition, I Am a Barn. Here to tell us more is artist Don Hershman. Don, thank you so much for joining us here at Live in the Bay.
My pleasure.
This is so exciting. I am so excited to talk about your exhibit. But first and foremost, you're also a surgeon.
Yes.
How do surgery and the artistry tie in together?
That's a big question. There is a parallel universe with the type of brain activity that goes on while I'm painting or while I'm doing surgery. Of course, you don't have the existential threats and things that happen in surgery that might be create more pressure. So it's all time constrained. But once you become fluid as a surgeon, which takes years, as it does a painter, there is a certain parallel universe in the way your brain functions, and there's sort of a Zen moment that you have while you're executing.
Yeah.
So it is a unique combination of skill sets.
So fascinating, but I can see kind of the meditation aspect of it when you're zoning into surgery, how you can also zone into your art. So it's so fascinating. When did you first discover that you had this knack for being an artist?
I think it goes back to childhood, but I never really took it that seriously. I did fantasize about becoming a painter, but I didn't have the chutzpah to actually take that, trajectory as a career. I was very good in the sciences, and I did what I thought was safe, but I did love the sciences, and I do love medicine. So it wasn't till I started drawing anatomical figures as a study guide for, to learn spatial relationships and things like that. They were very hard to memorize, so I found it much easier to draw them.
Wow.
And then an artist, pretty well-known artist, saw my drawings and saw me studying for my boards and said, this will be a wasted talent. You need to pursue this. So I very, very slowly continued painting and drawing. Seriously, I got a studio and everything. And it was a slower process in terms of my recognition. My recognition as a surgeon, preceded this, but slow and steady, and it did happen.
Amazing.
It is amazing. I'm amazed by it myself.
Congratulations!
Yeah,
and
thank
here
you.
we are. You're having your first solo exhibit in San Francisco. Tell me all about I Am a Barn and what people can expect from it.
The impetus for I Am a Barn began right after the pandemic. Actually, right when the pandemic hit. I had a week off from work. I was called back in a week later as an essential provider, but that 1 week I took a road trip up to Mendocino, and I wasn't driving, and I stopped. I saw these barns on the side of the road. I said, stop the car, and I started photographing them with my iPhone, and I collected a large sample of barns, and then just, little by little, I started painting them. And, it's really kind of a blind ambition. I mean, as an artist, you never know what's going to fly. So it's been 4 years of painting barns, not knowing whether they'd ever come into any kind of fruition, but they did. Tony Westling of Radiant Gallery came to my studio during Open Studio and saw the barns and offered me my first solo show. Amazing.
Yeah. That's so very, very cool. And what do you hope that people take away from this exhibit, getting to experience it here in San Francisco?
That's a great question. The barns are a metaphor for living through life. And this year I'm going to turn 70, which is huge. And that's how the title "I Am a Barn" came to me, because the barns are a symbol of stoicism and life's trials and tribulations. And you're still surviving. You're still vibrant. You're still creating. And I'd like the viewer to experience their own life, to reflect on their own life and what they've been through. Because the barns do show a lot of detail of wear and tear, even though they're beautiful and vibrant. And I think there's a beauty in wisdom and stoicism and survival.
That's beautiful, and happy birthday. And I think this is just
Well, it's December. I still got 9 more months.
You're almost there, but I think this is a way to just celebrate this big birthday year and this exhibit, your first solo one here in San Francisco. Where can people get more information on the date, time, and to get tickets?
They can go to donhershman.com. Also, they can look up the Radiant Gallery. I Am a Barn.
Perfect. And one more question before I let you go. What do you hope that this exhibit just means to the city of San Francisco?
Well, I've lived through, 2 pandemics and medical school debt, and I've seen San Francisco's history, and a lot of the history that's portrayed in the barns is the history of San Francisco and what it's been through in the last 4 or 5 decades, the ups and downs.
Yeah.
Right now we're in a transitional state. So, but I've seen the ups and downs. I saw the earthquake. I saw things happen where things just looked kind of hopeless for a while. But I do have faith in San Francisco, and just everybody be patient out there. I do believe the city is still beautiful and vibrant, and will survive, just like the barns.
Absolutely. What a beautiful metaphor. Congratulations on your exhibit.
Thank you.
Enjoy it, and thank you for joining us here on Live in the Bay.
My pleasure.